What up, everybody? All right, Brenda, you want me to go on live? So I went ahead and go on live. I wasn't even gonna go on live today. I was waiting for Des to go live. Child, how y'all doing? Okay, so there's a couple of things that I want to discuss, and I do want to address this comment that I just seen that somebody posted on my page. Um, who was this lady name? I think her name was Zara. Zara posted on my page that I support a colorist because CJ said that he wished his daughter was pretty with long hair. And I don't know what that relates to as far as skin color because what does that mean? What's up, Rico? What's up, Trisha? And then she said that he likes being lighter or something to that effect. Let me go back and read this. They said that the stylist got fired and stuff. She's braided the daughter the hair the same day, and I guess she gave the picture of Cordea, and he gave her $300 tip behind it, and then royalty got mad. Supposedly, that's the word, allegedly. So anyway, the girl goes ahead and she says that CJ is a colorist, and she's saying, "What's up, TNT? What's up, Ashley?" And she's saying all this stuff, right? So my question is, for the people who are around CJ, who has held him accountable for being a colorist or saying things that he shouldn't say about himself that could seem a little like self-hatred? Who has said, you know what, CJ, you got beautiful skin, black is beautiful. Um, Here, why don't you check out this? Why don't you check out that? Who has held him accountable? Because royalty didn't. You didn't. It's a problem now because y'all want people to hate CJ. And that's what gets on my nerves about you hyenas. If you're going to call something out, call it out in the beginning. Everything was hunky dory about CJ. Y'all supported him wholeheartedly when he was with royalty, but now all of a sudden he's all these terrible things. If CJ does not like himself or don't like the what his daughter looked like or whatever, you don't think Nike or somebody gonna check him on or address him about that? Like, y'all weird with this shit. Y'all weird as fuck to me with that. And I don't support colorism, but I do believe letting a person know about themselves helps a person out. For example, one of my nieces came to me and told me, "Auntie, I don't like my nose." I said, "Why you don't like my nose?" "Because why don't you like your nose?" She said, "Because it's big." I said, "It's supposed to be big." I said, "We are people from the sun. Okay, we are sun kissed, blessed, baby. Our noses are supposed to be bigger because we got to breathe in that air because it's so hot outside." I said the colder climate people who are closer to the mountains with the ice, noses are going to be smaller because if their noses are bigger and they take in all that air to cool, they're going to die. And she was like, "I didn't know that." And I said, "Yeah. It's about different perspective. If CJ don't like something about himself, which it's really hard to believe because he's the Aries child, but he may have some insecurities. That conversation can be fixed. You can talk to somebody and say, look, this is who you are as a people, and you should be damn proud. And your daughter is beautiful." And whatever he said to affect Kamari or whatever he said about Kamari or whatever, guess who's going to have to be accountable with that with Kamari? Don't worry. I'll wait. Guess who's going to have to answer to that? Y'all people, and anyways, they always gonna move the goalposts. They always gonna say something. It's always gonna be something. Victim, 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 victim. Y'all need to get out this victim mindset. If y'all can't change and help and put something in a positive note to have somebody see something different, then shut up. Cause all you doing is complaining. People always got problems to solutions, and that's what irks me about people. A lot of y'all not built for this and trying to make changes in the black community, and that's okay, but at least shut the fuck up when other people are trying to do it. Okay, so that's what they claim. I don't know about any of that. You know what? I don't think he should. I don't think it should matter. I don't think she gave the address. I didn't see where royalty said that she gave the address. Did she say that? Because I haven't seen any of that. The only thing that I saw was her saying her circle was going to be smaller because of him giving her $300 for a picture of Daya, for a picture of his child, excuse me. And here's the problem. This is what I say about people do stuff and be the victim. First of all, you putting a hairstylist. Why does royalty think CJ's people need her? You know what? I don't know, ma'am. I really don't. But here's my thing. And that's the thing too. Like, you can't put people in situations that don't want to be in uncomfortable situations. How fucked up are you? Right? Because that's just like you have a hairstylist come over. I don't want him having no pictures of my child. Only through me. He can only see them through YouTube. Because that same picture of Daya, if you look at her YouTube video, okay, so I will ask CJ if he thinks his own daughter is pretty. I'll ask him. I'll see what he feels about that. And I'll, you know what? I'm not even gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna ask, I'm not gonna bother Nike and bother CJ with y'all bullshit. Y'all just want, look, okay, you hate CJ, okay? Just say that. CJ so cool, only like light skins. Wow. She did the same thing to Jamie. All right, Zara. So when we express this to CJ and CJ apologizes about it because he didn't realize at the time, most likely he'll say that that was what he should be saying at that time because people change and on the years that they grow. What are you going to say after that? I'm just curious because at the end of the day, CJ and Kamari have to deal with that. At the end of the day, he's going to be held accountable by his daughter. And the last video that he had, if I'm not mistaken, he was telling her how pretty she was. So I'm so confused on what the fuck you talking about. Cause he was like, she talking about her nose. I remember that. Y'all remember that video? He can't wish her hair was longer. Who doesn't want long hair? Didn't he just say in the video when he was FaceTiming her, didn't he tell her how pretty she was? And didn't he tell his fans to tell her how pretty she is and how she shouldn't be saying that? Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, Zara. Did he not just post a video when he was talking to her and she was shopping, doing something with that website she likes so much? Ain't that what he told her? Didn't he tell her that she was beautiful and stop thinking like that and stuff like that? Hmm? Okay, that's what I thought. I knew that. Okay, so Zara, you just I don't know what your purpose is, but what's your solution to this issue? This man tells his daughter she's beautiful. So what's your solution to this issue? This what I be saying. People be weird. Oh, you don't care what he said now, so you like to hold on to things and don't move on. I'm pretty sure your life is lovely. Because that's a bad thing that people, I'm telling y'all, people be holding on to this trauma. They be holding on to this trauma and they don't leave it. Zara, do you believe you beautiful? Do you love yourself? Because I think that's the most important part for every person, man or woman, to know who they are as a person and love themselves. I think that's really important. I think when people get hurt based off of what somebody else says, and that person clearly told their daughter that they were beautiful, I think it's a projection with you. It's some type of hurt with you. So, in my personal opinion, Zara, maybe you need to inbox CJ and say, look, CJ, I seen you made a comment and that really hurt my feelings. I believe you're a colorist, and I don't agree with that, what you said with Kamari, and that hurt my feelings. I think you should do that. Child, that's my solution for that. If you feel like CJ did something to offend you, because Kamari does not seem offended. Kamari is, to me, in my opinion, from what I see, is a happy girl, and she don't seem like the type of child that hold back to what her daddy say. And I've heard that man say plenty of times, how beautiful his daughter is. Anyway, oh, so you don't care. You just wanted to make sure you were right. Okay, we get it now. Thank you for proving our point. Thank you. She just wanted to make sure you right, you guys. She don't care about any of that. She don't care about the well-being of Kamari or anything about colorism. She don't care. She basically proved my point. She just wanted to make sure she was right. You see what I'm saying? Do you see my point? Child, I be telling you, these victims, it's a shame to be in such a victim mindset. It's really bad. It's really, really bad. Zara, if you don't like what I'm saying, why don't you go Google Six the Goddess in the Crystal Cure, Ayanla Van Zant. Go ahead and Google Miss Shahrazad Ali, and you hear what they have to say about how women are control of themselves and need to hold themselves accountable so you can get more mad. Why don't you do that? Hell, look, YouTube River, Kitty Rose. Go on. Google them and get more mad. Because there's starting to be a lot of women that hold themselves more accountable. And if what you're saying is true, royalty supported it because she never checked them on it. So what is she? Y'all crazy. Crazy. I don't under, can y'all help me understand? But you said you don't care. You said you don't care. You just want to make sure that we say we hate CJ. Okay, everybody. CJ was wrong with that. We hate him. Now what? Now what, Zara? What's up, Mooch? Go on. Because here's what a lot of y'all fail to realize. People talk every day. People have conversations every day. We just don't come on here reporting it to y'all. Okay, so clearly PJ and CJ both had a conversation on the phone. Nobody knows what, why, what for, and all that razzle dazzle. You just know they had a conversation. We don't come in here telling y'all what we say or what conversations we have with them because that's our business. So you don't know if we holding them accountable or not. Y'all don't know nothing. Y'all don't know nothing. Y'all, and when I say y'all don't know nothing, y'all don't know nothing. CJ's personality in general is talking trash about people. I have not seen a vlog yet when he wasn't saying some shit about somebody. I'm trying to figure out why y'all behind so much like he's some great person. Let me ask you a question, Zara. Do you believe that it's appropriate to separate a children from their father just because you have a bad attitude or you have a bad emotion about something or you are upset? Do you think your children have to mentally suffer because they have a different experience with their father? They love their dad and they're used to seeing him every day. So you think it's okay for her to separate them? Is that being a good person? Because you're not putting your children first, you're putting yourself first and your feelings first. How is that being a good person? No, talking about people's skin color is not a joke, but you don't know what kind of conversations people have with CJ about that. Royalty certainly didn't have it. Royalty certainly didn't say, CJ, that's not cool. Stop talking like that. Sounds like he's been talking like that for a while, and nobody in his team held him accountable, not even you. Oh, but it'll be worked out in the court. In the meantime, the twins are suffering. Girl, CJ can sneeze and they just, oh my goodness. You know what? I do think CJ is a good person. I believe if I was to be like, hey CJ, you know, somebody brought to my attention of a video of you, because I haven't seen it, but if I do go see it, hey, somebody brought me to this to your attention and I feel like it's colorism. This is what colorism is. It's not cool. You don't know how Kamari feel. I highly doubt he'll say, fuck that shit. I believe he would say, you know what? I didn't think of it that way. That's holding somebody accountable. That's talking and having a conversation with people. Just like when I was on here on the other live and I said, Royalty, you can easily dissolve this situation by calling that man on his birthday and letting his twins say happy birthday and have some type of redemption. That's what I said. So I don't know what the flying fig y'all be talking about. Child, they just hate logic. Like, what is oh Lord. The logic is flawed. I don't know what it is with the trauma. And what solution either side providing is just a continuous bash session. There's no bashing and accountability. Bashing would be like just saying, her feet stink, look at her hair today, look at this, look at that, like nitpicking at the person's appearance. That would be bashing. Telling someone that they should put their children first and put their pride aside for their children is not bashing. It's telling someone that they need to do better as a parent for their children. You guys got to know the difference between somebody bashing somebody is like when one of these subscribers on here said that my son was retarded. That's bashing. That is bashing. Okay, so let's go back to the hairdresser situation because Zara is going to continue being in her feelings and in the goalposts with moving the goalposts with no solutions at all. Um, why would she want to communicate? Everything you could, if I'm lying about whatever that I post, Royalty is more than welcome to sue me for it because I back up everything that I say with it with facts. Just because you don't like medicine doesn't mean it's not true. If somebody told me, you know what, Marquita, you are overweight, I'd be like, yes, I am. That's why I'm at the gym. Y'all get so hurt and so emotional over bullshit. Y'all like feelings over facts. And that's what's wrong with y'all. That's what's wrong with y'all. That's y'all problem. Y'all, oh my God, but did you see this? But did you see that? Okay, well, you can do this by doing that. Well, no, wait a minute. What about this? And what about that? Well, if you do this, you can do that. But what about that? And what about that? If you continue to keep blaming your situations outside of yourself, you're going to continue having misfortunes. So, why do I bring up Royalty? Because Royalty is continuing the pattern of blaming people outside of herself instead of this situation. She's blaming the hairdresser for a photo. This hairdresser ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And she making a big deal out of a hairdresser. Look, okay, so we bashing Royalty by holding her accountable, but it's okay for Lexi to get bashed because she should have stayed out of CJ and Royalty's business. Maz, get rid of her. She's done. It's not even making sense anymore. It's the, that's what bashing is. Bashing is calling Lexi Bride of Chucky when you don't know that woman. That's what bashing is. That's what bashing is. Ain't no fact behind it. Holding a person accountable is saying, hey, Lexi, you probably shouldn't have said that. You probably should just back out of it. Let that cool out. You don't know. You kind of just, you know what I'm saying? You trying to figure out the ropes and stuff. But on that end, girl, I'm gonna need you to chill. That's holding somebody accountable. Not calling them Chucky and out of their name. Y'all better learn something. I promise you, being a victim is such a horrible thing. It's such a horrible thing. So, like I was saying, royalty continues to lose people and think it's okay. And she's losing these people for absolutely no reason. You didn't have this hairdresser for however long. I'm pretty sure the 9 years or 8 years or whenever you and CJ just start getting popping and y'all start having her come your hair or whatever the case. Hell, you might have just met her a month or two ago. Who knows? But you put a person who's a mutual party in an awkward position. Y'all both got the same hairstylist. You tag her and you know she going right over there to CJ after. Well, she may not even know that. So let me not say that. But you tag her and you know CJ is going to see the tag or somebody going to send the tag to CJ or it's going to get to CJ some kind of way. Right? And you put the hairdresser in an awkward position because who the flying fig want to be a part of somebody else shit? It's awkward, ain't it? She can't even go braid his hair. You know he gonna break up his child. You just tagged her. Am I wrong? You just tagged her. So if you just tagged her and she's doing CJ hair and this is the way she eat, this is the way she get her money, and CJ's like, "Oh, you did my daughter's hair? Can I have a picture?" What's she supposed to say? Hell no. Royalty said no. Y'all make this make sense to me. Y'all make this make sense to me. You putting people that don't even need to be in the situation in the situation. That's how I know it's her. Because every day she tagging somebody and she talking trash. That's not healing. That's reliving. You want him to suffer. You want him to get to be bad. Like you want something bad to happen to him. And if something bad happened, and let me not say that, you just want people to understand your pain. I'll say that. I won't say she wants something bad to say happen to CJ. I will say she wants everyone to feel her pain. And like Miss Kitty Rose, like Miss Kitty Rose, I'm gonna tag her down here. I'm gonna put her information below. Like she said, when you get in consumed of people wanting to feel your pain, you start being manipulative, which is what she's doing. Because you want everyone to see it. He's bad, he's bad, he's bad, he's bad. Feel my pain, feel my pain, feel my pain. And while you're focused on that, you're not focused on moving on. I promise you, she would be a happier person. What's up, Robin? I promise you, she would be a happier person if she would just let that man see his kids. He's gonna see it anyway. He's gonna see them anyway. Whether it's visitation, part-time custody, whatever it is, he's gonna see them anyway. Why prolong the situation? The reason why you prolong the situation is because you are in pain. And I hear people be on that bullshit talking about some everybody hates royalty and they feel so bad for her. Royalty is not a victim. She's a victim of her own circumstances. She had a baby with a man. She did so many things to have this child. In those 9 years that she was with that man, you cannot tell me she did not know who that man was. You cannot tell me she don't know who that man was. Every girl or woman or whoever who's married or in a relationship know who the hell they sleeping with. Okay? They know who it is. They know what it is. It's not a secret. When you with somebody for that long, you know who they are. So So what's the problem? And y'all would say this is bashing. Y'all would say this is bashing. And that's crazy to me. Hold on. I gotta go to my husband's phone and play some stuff because it will not let me play it from where I'm at. And it won't let me play it from where I'm at. And I don't feel like getting my laptop at all. Hold on. Let me do this first. And y'all go look at the Crimson Cure. Y'all go check her out. Check out Six the Goddess. Check out all these beautiful women, Riva, who are speaking against this hyena ghetto ass culture where Black women think they can't be held accountable to the point where they say it's bashing. Every time you try to hold somebody accountable, it's bashing. Let me see. Here we go. You just had a baby by a man that you claim is a dust, but you was with him, laid up, let him knock you up. So you wasn't using no protection. It's raw. Not using no protection or nothing else. You got pregnant by a man that you are now on social media running down because he in the club. He in the same club you in, literally. But he's the neglectful parent, not you though. Because you worried about the wrong thing. You worried about the priority being in the club and the priority being another man. Where's the priority for your child? In order to free yourself from the obligation of the child, you stop breastfeeding and you would rather add a $200 a week bill to you as a single mother instead of having the discipline not to drink and smoke and do all this other stuff and nurse your child. Wow. Was that the Crimson Cure bashing women? Or was she holding them accountable? And that's what I say. We love to talk about how raggedy that man was, but he wasn't raggedy when we was hopping on that pogo stick. We got to start being accountable. Say it with me. I fucked up. Her name is Crimson Cure. The Crimson Cure. Listen to this one. You just had a baby by a man. Hold on, not this one. Hold on. I just played that one. This one. In the Black community, Black women, Black mothers are gods, even when they demons. So nobody cares about how the fathers feel. Nobody even care about how the children are feeling when they undergo abuse by her. The only thing that anybody ever care about, or anybody ever supposed to care about, is how the mother feels when her children are taken from her, or when this dynamic is broken up. We're supposed to have a lot of sympathy even when she's an abuser. We're supposed to be sympathetic to, oh, well, she misses her kids. Well, the kids don't miss it. The child, I guarantee you they don't miss that. Even if they say, I miss my mom, the part that they don't miss is when she go upside their head. They don't miss that. So that's her bashing women, huh? What's up, Karen? That's her bashing women, huh? Interesting. And she right. We've been told we are queens, have we not? That's what y'all call royalty, right? We're queens. Can't nobody knock us off our throne. We are gods. We are goddesses. What can you say to a god? A god don't make a mistake, right? So if women have this mentality that they're beyond approach, of course you're going to take it as bashing instead of accountability because you don't know what accountability is. Let me go to my girl Six the Goddess, because Six the Goddess, I love her too. She a little more hood with it. Six the Goddess, boy. She is just, she ain't got time for the bullshit, okay? Hold on. Yep. Yep. I'm telling you, that's gonna eat her up. She keep worried about the wrong things.
Peace and love, family. It's your girl, Six the Goddess. And keep in mind, I'm a goddess and I'm sensitive about my shift. Hope you all doing well. I'm doing amazing. I feel like I don't found a pot of gold.
Hold on. Let me go to her shorts. But y'all go follow Six the Goddess too. Cause she be saying some real shit too. Okay, here's a good one.
There are women now, every woman swears that they got divorced because they married a narcissist. And the truth is, sis, that man was running around with wandering eyes and lying before you married him. You know, and I think a lot of people cannot handle that weight of, I did get married for the wrong reason. A lot of women got married competing with another woman. You want to marry the man because you want to one up the other woman. Then 5 years later, when he run around, now you talking about divorce, he changed. He didn't change. He been that same person. Stop it. And I say this as a person that counsels relationship. Maybe 1 out of 10 where that person genuinely just changed. All right? But if you being real with yourself, that person was that way before you married him. Or you saw the signs of it, the possibility, the potential, and you saw it. But you so worried about trying to reach that status that you went through with it anyway. And then your dumb ass sitting there in front of all your friends and family talking about for better or worse. Then the minute it got worse, you're like, there are women that...
Okay. Koki says it sounds like the Crimson Cure took Tommy Sotomayor's talking points. Give him his credit. I do not fuck with Tommy Sotomayor. I do not wine and dine with coons. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Tommy Sotomayor. Nah. I don't. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't rock with that. I can't rock with that. I know Tommy Sotomayor for a long time when he was talking about women got hair hats and shit. But I mean, he don't get along with black women or white women. He done been in two types of domestic situations and all. We just gonna lay off the coons, okay? I gotta edit my damn video now because I got a suspected white supremacist on my shit. I gotta clean my shit up now. They do be saying some truth, but I'm gonna her mama act like New York from the Flavor of Love. Yes, Love Dorsey is cool. Yeah, Love Dorsey is cool too. I don't follow Tommy Sotomayor. I do not follow him. I really don't. Okay, that's what's up. I don't follow. I you know. Yeah, she is. Yes, bunny.
Don't give me drink us color, 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 a color.
Tell him I said come here.
Blue juice.
Blue juice? When we get blue juice? He got blue juice?
Yeah, and it's in the freezer. Dominic, give me some.
Tell him I said come here right now.
Okay.
I didn't buy no damn
Don't
blue.
open the car.
Okay.
Don't close the car.
I am going to close the car, but you tell Donovan to come here. I didn't buy no damn blue juice. Where the hell he get blue juice at? Let me see. When I went to the store, what did we grab? Huh. Anyway. Does anyone know what month the court case? They have to go through mediation first. So, I mean, there's steps to that. People just don't go directly straight to court. I know in California they don't. I'm assuming that's what it is in Vegas. But this is what I'm saying about accountability. That hairstylist is innocent in the situation. She just got put in somebody else's bullshit. Like that ain't got that is crazy to me. Yeah, he said it's a long process. Right. And that's crazy. He said it's a long process though. But here's my thing. Now you're putting everybody in the mix that shouldn't even be in a mix. A hairstylist? Really? A hairstylist. Like that's what we doing. That's where and she's not mad at the hairstylist. She's mad at CJ. She wants CJ to know her pain that he put her through. But CJ did not put her through that pain. She did because she stayed too long. She allowed it to happen. We as women got to know, look, I fucked up. I probably shouldn't have stayed in that situation as long as I did. So now I got kids with this man. So let this man see his kids and let me go find something better to do in my life than have to stress about all of this drama. Did you tell him I said come here? No. Mommy's being mean. No, Marty scratched me. No. Tell Donovan I said come here. Mommy's being mean. Okay, well go tell him. Thank you, Bunny. Bye bye, Mom. Bye bye, baby. She don't want nothing. Right, she left him. Child, the barber next. Like, I mean, you can't have these people mixed up in your stuff. Adults don't want to do that. Adults don't want to be involved with shit that ain't got to do with them and they trying to do your hair. If somebody come to do services for you, they not trying to hear about all of that and then they got to go see this person in their face. That's what I'm saying. The pain that she's experiencing, she brought it to herself, and you got to step outside your ego. It's not an easy process. The girl probably told her about it. Or maybe even CJ told her about it. Somebody told her, but I think she knew because CJ posted the picture of her on his Instagram. I seen it. I told you to tell him to come here. What's she talking about? Blue juice. What is she talking about? Go see. She talking about some blue juice. Child, you gotta clear that mindset. It's so freeing. And that's what I'm saying. Like this situation, they broke up how many months ago? And it takes a long time to get over a breakup, especially when you guys are going back and forth and mudslinging. But at the end of the day, this is her pain that she's creating for herself because you don't cut this hairstylist off. And the hairstylist ain't really had nothing to do with that. You got the smoke for CJ. But even with that situation, like this is how you know they're not supposed to be together. Everybody is in their stuff. Funny Mike, Rico, because y'all since Rico's supposedly not her boyfriend, then he's just a friend that's in the drama. That shouldn't be in the drama. So you got Rico and you got Funny Mike in the business. You got all these people in your relationships, exes, recent people. When they broke up the first time, the baby daddy was knocking on CJ door. Like it's too many people involved in y'all stuff. Plus y'all drama is public because of YouTube. Apparently, Royalty says she paid the hairstylist $300 for doing their hair, but I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't think it's that deep to just go in on a hairstylist and say I made my circle smaller. It's because that energy you putting towards that hairstylist ain't got nothing to do with you. It got everything nothing to do with her. It got everything to do with CJ. Yes, go eat it. She just wanted an ice cream sandwich. Child kids. Hold on. Mama Seuss is texting me. Hold on. All right, y'all. I gotta get to Mama's side. you know, man. Um, yeah, she was laid out on the bed. She was just chilling. She was laid out, honey. I think they worried about the wrong things about saying CJ is a bad person. First of all, that's their opinion. They can have it. But if CJ is a bad person, she intentionally had babies with this bad person. And this is why I say women have to hold themselves accountable. Stop playing the victim. You played a part in it. You get one too if you want one. Go get you one. Okay, well, I'll get some more. I'll go get some more.
Mommy, take the last one.
Okay, well, I'll get another one. I can DoorDash it. I'm going to DoorDash it right now, okay?
Okay, Mom.
All right. Yes, I'm going to DoorDash.
I'm not going to let Mommy have some because she stood all of it.
Okay.
Take all of it.
All right, that's fine. I don't care. Oh, look at her. Let me tell you something. What you got to tell me, girl? Go eat your ice cream sandwich.
Muffy was.
Okay, I heard. I'll take care of it.
Being me.
Okay.
And Muffy was told me to I am watching Rainbow Friends.
You was watching Rainbow Friends?
Yeah, Muffy was telling me to I am watching Rainbow Friends.
Well, you called me stinking LOL today.
You didn't say sorry to Bunny.
Sorry, Bunny. All right, go eat your sandwich.
So can you open it for me?
Yes. Here you go.
Sound, sound,
There you go. Go eat it.
Eating that. Can you help me, please?
I got you. Here.
They're sticky.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sound.
She is off the chain. That girl bad. Well, to be real, royalty has CJ address. So I don't know about addresses. All I know is somebody got mad over a picture, and I don't know about people knowing the address. I don't even know where that information came from. Did them T pages say that? Yes, you can watch TV in Daddy's room. Uh, yes, I'll open it. Even if CJ fell off, I don't see how that would benefit her. Do you get what I'm saying? That wouldn't benefit her. That wouldn't benefit the children. What would that benefit? And that's what I'm saying. Like she gotta move past that. Whatever she needs to do, whether hire a therapist, talk to somebody, talk to a life coach, do something. You know what I'm saying, to fix that, because that's not healthy to carry. Child, I don't know who all lived there, honey. Well, to my recollection, okay, uh, CJ posted a picture of Daya, and here's the crazy part about that. Yes, it's his kids too, and here's the crazy part about that. But I mean, y'all know CJ. CJ just gave that lady that he flew out. He paid her rent. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I just he paid her whole rent and then gave her money. Like, or gave the money to pay rent. First he gave her 500, then he gave her another. Like, y'all know CJ. Like, that's not. I mean, that's not groundbreaking news to me. I feel like that's just how CJ is. If he fuck with you and he think you a cool person, he gonna throw money at you, or he gonna buy everything, or he gonna pay for everything, and then he gonna tell everybody how he paid everything. That's just his personality. So I mean, I just don't see why the hairstylist had to be involved in the drama of you and your baby daddy. And y'all both got the same hairstylist. My point is, if royalty did not want that to happen, she should have got a different hairstylist. Y'all know y'all got the same hairstylist. Okay? And she gonna be braiding his hair that same day. Lola sent that boy screenshots of CJ Messenger and her baby dad pictures of their apartments and then a pic of Royalty's house saying he found her and now his lawyer can serve her. Who is Lola? Is that the hairstylist? Child, women are tired, honey. I left a comment where the cat was saying how he's supposed to have got the address. So he got the address. She said, "No, you gonna let this man see his kids grow. These kids need their father, honey." I even thought CJ got the picture from the hairstylist and story, and to that it was like a few days. Yeah, I seen that like a few days ago. I think I don't know why she decided to discuss it now. Like, I don't know. I No, it doesn't look like it. Why you want my phone? You want to watch gaming with Kev on my phone? When you start watching gaming with Kev? Did your sister send you? Here, take your daddy phone. I'm done with it anyway. Yeah, Baby Kev on the TV. All right. See you later. Yeah, I want to watch Baby Shark on Daddy's phone. Okay, go watch Baby Shark on Daddy's phone. Let your sister do it for you. She help me. Your sister gonna help you. Go. Yes. Go in your room with that. I mean, in my room. Look, they got me telling them it's their room. No, y'all got your own room. Y'all ain't got my room. They just be trying to take over. Yeah, CJ can hire a private investigator, honestly. Like, I mean, I don't know. What regardless of what she mad about, she gonna have to get over it in order to be free. I'm telling y'all. What did Richard say? Royalty seeing her future right now, all on roads leading to internet. You know what, Richard? I told you I'm not gonna play with you. You know what? You can't have Tavy. Tavy is taken. Yeah, CJ has always been a giver. I think, CJ, he sees when people don't have anything and stuff, and it kind of flashes back to when he didn't. That happens to people sometimes. I feel like knowing her address is just so the court can reach her. He doesn't know their address, and she has to refuse to reach out. But I mean, even without the address, I mean, you can hire people to serve. Like, hi, is your name Charlene Johnson? I love YouTube. Yes, you've been served. And run the fuck up out of there. Peace. Sipping Yes Lola was in BCS live last night and uh sent him that shit while he was online. Who is Lola? Lola is her long time. The Aries? Is that the Aries? The stripper? That's a stripper, ain't it? I think her birthday just passed. That's the stripper, right? The one that had the threesome? Is that the same girl? Exactly. Cause he didn't even know she slept in the car. And did you see the look on his face? It looked like he felt bad because he was like, what the? He's like, why didn't you tell me? Like, he was so upset that she did not tell him that because he would have paid for her hotel too. And I'm pretty sure he set up shop. I'm pretty sure that what's her name? Miss Cake Creations. Is that her name? She was a sweet person too. She was so adorable. Um, I'm pretty sure with everything that she experienced, it was the most greatest experience for her. I believe he treated that woman and her fiance. Was that her fiance or her girlfriend? I whoever she like was, her wife, whatever, because they've been together for a minute. Um, I believe they both had a great experience. And I believe if we go to that woman page right now, she'll have nothing but great things to say about CJ. Cause he didn't want her sleeping in that damn car. She used to vlog till she had a baby. Oh, I don't know who that is. What's up, Sauce on Deck? I'm telling you, the past, unless it's not a positive past that you can kind of relive and kind of keep going, all you do is relive your hurt. And that's all it's going to bring you is hurt. Mm. And to me, that's not a friend either, because you still stirring up mess. Like, that's not your friend. You get what I'm saying? Her friend would be like, look, that's his child too. Just let it go. Well, let's wait for this court situation and let's get this shit done. You go into other people's lives to talk shit about your friend's life and you know how that affects her. What kind of fucking friend is that? Lola is a short chick that be helping her with her business. Lola is D-Lo. Are you just saying that? Because I can't believe that. Not after what Royalty said. I doubt that. Yeah, that. Mm-mm. Lola is her assistant. That ain't no damn assistant. And that's what okay, so y'all know we all was in high school one a time in our lives, right? You know that friend that you used to have that came over to your friend and told you that somebody was talking stuff about you and you needed to go handle that. And a lot of people will go handle that situation and confront that person, and they be a bunch of drama because that friend claimed they was being a friend by letting you know, but they couldn't tell you what they did or said to stand up for you or to help you in some sort of way in that situation or diffuse the situation. That's what that's giving to me. I don't think people like that really rock with you like that, because I don't see how that benefited her mental psyche. Okay, she cut somebody else off. Now the circle's even smaller. That makes that. What's up, sipping on tea? Ooh, that I don't know. I don't know, honey. Oh, y'all saying that's why she wearing that mask? Y'all stupid. Y'all stupid. Lola's baked baby mama. Okay, so Lola is somebody baby mama, apparently. Oh Lord, that's fucking hilarious. But you may not be off with that. No, she don't have any friends. Your equipment is due to arrive Monday, April 3rd. Okay, cool. Everything is moving smooth, people. I can't wait. It depends on who deliver it though. If it's FedEx, they'll deliver it Sunday. But if it's whack ass UPS, I'll get it Monday. What's up, Miss J? No, royalty don't have no friends, because friends would be like, sis, I know you stressed out. Like, I know, like, we have all been through it as women, right? But can you imagine? Can you imagine if I held on to all the bullshit and drama from past relationships? I would have never been with my husband. He wouldn't want to deal with all that bullshit. Why the fuck should I bring all that past of, oh, I was hurt and this happened and that happened to him? What the fuck that got to do with him? Now, you guys can talk about relationships and stuff and how you could improve better and what went wrong or whatever. But being a victim about it and you carrying that with you, that person has to have some type of hold of you to do that. She's in the sleepover. Ooh, Lola is a dirty dog. She a dirty dog for that. She wrong for that. That I don't see. I just don't see how that benefited royalty. All that did was piss her off. That's all that did was piss her off. What kind of assistant or friend is that? And then you gonna go in the lives and talk about it, and then you gonna give them more things to talk about to discuss. This is this woman's life, and I just don't understand how these quote unquote supporters support her by doing that. I just, uh, and you know, this is coming around the time where everybody's supposed to be leaving tomorrow. They got to kick up some dust. I just, I don't know. I can't make sense of the drama. It's just too much. What happened to the two chicks that used to be royalty that fought each other on the 4th of July? Child, I don't even know. I don't know nothing that deep. You know what I do want to talk about too though? You know, sometimes CJ's older videos pops up on my feed, and I was looking at um her birthday bash. Um, she had two birthdays, and it was just and this is not even about how much he went all out. It's just the energy in general. The energy in that video showed me that CJ was excited and how okay, so the problem, okay, so air sign and fire signs, right? Unless they got water placements in their moon and risings and they have a bunch of water placements, they tend to show how much they care about a person by spinning on them. Because if a fire sign spin on you and they ain't spinning on their damn self, they must like you. Okay. Um, and don't get me wrong, fire signs will do anything for everybody, but sometimes when they cut the deck, okay, she'll be here in a few minutes, y'all. Gotta get my massage, boo. But when they cut the deck, that's a wrap, right? They don't really do too much for a lot of people. They nice, but they not doing nothing for you. The way he was trying to apologize to her for the cheating prior and for him her breaking up with him and the whole Tata situation, like he boats, yachts, birthday bash, just living it up. And you're looking at you see his face looking for her acceptance when he's showing her stuff. Like even when her friend was trying to get on the boat before him, he's like, no, wait, I gotta see her reaction. I gotta see her reaction. So he was in full blown, I'm trying to make her happy mode, right? I'm trying to just see the full picture. Am I doing it right type energy? That's what it was giving to me. And her energy was more so, I'm here, let's see what happens. I don't know. Because she was a little conflicted. Water signs, we like nice stuff, but we're not materialistic as far as when it comes to love. Do you get what I'm saying? We're a little clingy. We like to snug. But with Pisces, they like to let you know that you're paying attention to them. Trust me. Okay? If they sneeze or if they say ouch and you don't respond, you might get a little backlash. Okay? They need to know that you are focused on them in some sort of way. Okay? That's just their type of love language. If I was to buy my husband a bunch of things and just buy him stuff, that would not work for him. Okay. He needs to know that I am paying attention to him and I love him for him. That's so it's a little different between, that's why a lot of times fire signs work with fire signs, and fire signs either work perfect with air signs or it goes to hell, baby. So his love language to her was, look at all this shit I'm buying for you. This is how much I care about you. I will spend it all. Forgive me. We move it. And men are very naive when it comes to reconciling with women. They believe when they get with certain women, not all women are like this, but sometimes when people try to reconcile in relationships, a lot of men go in naive saying, she said we're going to start over and it's going to be a fresh start. And it don't be that, because she still be mad. You get what I'm saying? She still be mad. So that's why a lot of these women, they hold grudges, they get divorces, they do all of this stuff because they can't get past themselves. And she couldn't get past everything that happened. So in my opinion, she should have never went back the first time. So now what happens? That means the motive changes. Now what you're back for, because she wasn't back to rekindle, she was back to try to figure it out. But then they got into it, and then she just said fuck it, because months prior she followed a realtor, so she was already setting up her nest. She just left faster because of the house cleaning and all that other stuff. Y'all stick with me. Lola is the one that started talking shit about Nike and the V. Okay, so that's the stripper, right? I think that's the stripper. Royalty looked like she was keeping back CJ from seeing his family. And you know what? And you know what? And that's a toxic trait that some women do. She probably felt like she was protecting him because all the trauma that he told her that he experienced within that situation. And you know, we all have been in relationships or experienced something and told our spouses, but spouses are supposed to be there to listen and kind of get you through it. His anger for whatever he was experiencing with his family does not belong to royalty. So I will say, on a water sign level, she probably felt like that was protecting him when it wasn't, because she don't know how to move past things herself. So you got two people in a relationship who need to learn forgiveness and need to learn moving on, and it seems like one is the only one doing it and the other one is like, nah, your mom did all this stuff to you when you was younger. No, that's not it. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting from that energy. I'm getting that she didn't want to forgive CJ's mom. She didn't want to forgive the arguments and stuff, like her mother was any better. Her mother threw her out when she was 16, pregnant with Jalea, when she needed her the most. If she had the support that she was supposed to have, if not from her father, her mother as well, she that probably could have been prevented. But when you're a single mom and you're working and you don't tend to your children emotionally, they're going to find someone to give them that emotion that they're missing. So you have two broken people who are trying to figure their lives out and trying to figure their shit out, and neither one of them can teach either one anything. That's just my take on it. Everything did. Yeah, she was not in it, okay? Yeah, mm, even with her not believing in marriage, that's a red flag too, because you don't like commitment. Either you don't like commitment to marrying a man, or you don't trust him enough to marry him. If you don't trust a man to marry enough to marry him, you shouldn't trust him enough to have babies with him either. And that's why I said it always goes back to you as the woman to decide what you want to deal with. And if you decide you want to deal with the turmoil, that's gonna be your fault. Yeah, and that was out of jealousy too, because she felt like Nike had something over her because Nike had his child. So in return, what do? Go have his baby. I'm telling you, Jazz is the stripper. Okay, so that's not Lola. So Lola's not the Aries. Jazz is the okay Aries. The real reason she wanted twins is child. That's the wrong reason to have kids, baby. Not Jasmine. Jasmine's okay. So okay, okay, okay. And that's the one he had three. So okay, cool. Okay, good. So I don't know who Lola is. Child, we can't be tripping at 33. That's when you calm down. As a matter of fact, you usually calm down close to the closer time to your 30s, but late bloomers, honey. Okay, you got to grow from somewhere. Samaria, we already talked about that. And I don't think the right term is saying he hate dark skins. Like, what is that? Why, like, more melanated people or chocolate or what are, see, that to me, terms like that send red flags to me, right? It just sent, that's just like when I heard this black dude saying the blacks. It's just code words and dog whistles that just really messes up my ears. I just don't like that. To me, a black person saying that, uh, uh, that, yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Who the hell say she hates dark skins? Can somebody tell me? Oh my God. I don't understand what's going on with the internet. Why would you say that? I just, why? This is why I say, you know what? Can y'all help me understand that? I don't, anyway, I won't be surprised if she does the OnlyFans. Hey, she might join Jasmine. Jasmine look like she getting that bag, baby. She getting that bag. She already sold her feet. Shoot, you know how much money these men pay for feet? I forgot the website. I've never done it, but there is a girl on TikTok. I was sending it to all of my clients. Like, y'all want some extra cash? Go do it, baby. We all seen her stanky face called out on it, and he used to gaslight us and tell us that we were tripping. And that, you know what? That's CJ fault, because you can't you can't paint a picture of somebody and put them on the pedestal, and now you're like, okay, you guys, this is the real her. So now all the people that hate CJ, that's the backlash of CJ painting a picture of how good of a person she was, when he should have just called that shit out from the beginning. Oh, she's the one. Okay, so I do know who you're talking about now, because I remember that video. Yeah, she ain't no damn friend. She ain't no friend. She was in one of their videos after that. She wasn't at the fight though. That ain't no damn friend. Well, Samaria, Zara, whatever you came back, please don't say dark skins. That's just really poor taste. I don't know if you thought that was just that. Don't do that. That's not, unless somebody who is of a more melanated complexion wants you to say that in that reference. Don't do that. That's disrespectful. I know my husband don't like being called that. My husband, baby, he chocolates. Let me see. Lola is the one that wanted to fight Lexi. When? Like, why didn't she show up? Like, where was she? They just be switching names and coming back and switching names and coming back and just, well, royalty mom, she started to jump off of this stuff. I mean, if your mom's supposed to be your first teacher, what you gonna get all this information from? Oh, child, I hope not. Daughters can go either way. They can see what their mothers are doing and do the opposite, or see what their mothers are doing and do the same thing. I hope it's door number one. Child, I don't even want to talk about boss no more. I said what I said. I mean, and we all got problem children. Trust me. Everybody got, well, not everybody. Some people got just like one or two kids. But if y'all have a middle child or more than one child, it's always going to be that one. Okay. It's always going to be that one where you say, do I need to drop kick you in your throat? Always. Okay. Mine just so happened to be my Virgo, honey. I can't with him. Mm. I think a lot of the shade that she was throwing was crazy to me, saying that she gonna be watching her baby while she go out on trips and shit. I thought that was shady as fuck. Jalea gonna be the one to do what she can to keep her baby daddy. Yeah, I mean I can't say that because I don't know her. I We really don't know the children's thought process on everything because they've been quiet. I know Jalea rides for her mom and she wants the best for her mom, but I have seen her question a lot of her mom's choices by the things that she say. Would you say, Mooch, royalty, you dip your Oreos in water because your dad never came back with the milk? You know what? I'm not about to play with y'all today. Somebody had posted CJ and her look good together too, chocolate people. When they post that, I think Nation will be different. I don't know. When I heard her say what she said about when when you leave, when we leave, you gonna be crying and you gonna be all sad. I was like, dang, she throwing that in his face. Oh, dang. Oh man, that's crazy. In my opinion, I think all her older kids are gonna turn 18 and dead. They're gonna walk out their mama's life. I don't know. Her and well, you know what? Let me not say that. Let me not say that. I was gonna say her and Jalea seem pretty close, but in my opinion, I would have assumed that they were close, and just hear me out now. I would have assumed that they were closer than that until I saw the dresses at prom. Cause I just knew royalty was gonna be dressed like her daughters. And that just might be a me thing. That just might be a me thing. I'm either gonna dress like my daughters or my daughters are gonna be dressed better. That might just be a me thing. But I just assumed that it was gonna be about her and Jalea. But royalty has codependency issues with her and her mother. So royalty and her mom are very close because she has codependency issues. Royalty's mom's a manipulator as well. The situations that royalty put herself in, instead of her mom kind of giving her guidance from it, she belittled her, she berated her, she said this is all your fault, like she really bashed her and didn't, it needs to be an apology from her mom, like, I'm sorry that I wasn't there for you the way I needed to be there for you. She just wasn't really getting the comfort. So in return, in my personal opinion, I feel like royalty obligation is to continue to show her mom that she's doing well to the best of her ability, giving her a pat on her back and being her mom best friend as well. I loved Yaya's dress. I love it. You know what? I've heard long time ago and I always kept it in my back pocket, that toxic Pisces women, because I know some Pisces women who just, they kids come first, no questions asked. They're all about their children. But there are some toxic Pisces women that I've seen, I know, to see in the streets, and I've experienced and saw firsthand how they put themselves before their children. I've seen some even just leave their children behind and just left them with their fathers. Like, I've seen some really, really sad, disturbing shit when it comes to toxic Pisces women. And I seen them leave their homes, their marriages. I seen them spend money on themselves and their children. I've seen that happen before. So by you making that statement, I can't I can't say that I don't see where, you're wrong at. Whenever I look at royalty face, it reminds, you was just clowning, Mooch. Nation can get a pair of glasses, but she doing 100. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. But to get back to my point though, I think that all that shit is messy. All that shit is messy. Lola shouldn't have went back reporting nothing and nothing. You supposed to be this girlfriend. As a friend, you supposed to be helping her close this fucking chapter. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? As a friend, you're supposed to be helping close that chapter. You're not closing that chapter by adding more beef into the pot. Like the hairstylist, I'm so confused on that. I don't understand how that was beneficial for her. And I feel like on her end, she needs to not allow everything that CJ does, says, or move bother her. And people need to stop going to her and reporting stuff. Because people will tell me all the time, like, hey, you should tell CJ this and you should tell CJ that. And I'll say, I'm not gonna bug him with that, because that don't benefit him. You know what I'm saying? If it's a life-threatening situation that may affect his livelihood, then I'll probably be like, hey, watch out, cause woo woo. But if it's about little bullshit drama that's back and forth with these T pages, to me, it's not worth it. And the same with Nike. People was sending Nike stuff about how royalty was talking about her in the chat and stuff like that. Y'all gotta, not y'all, but the people who are doing it gotta stop sending them stuff about what a person is doing with that and what a person is doing with that. Cause that's not being a supporter. That's just you wanting to see the bullshit. All right, let's talk about this. CJ, my boy, but if he says that he forgave his mom, he should stop bringing up how she never did anything for him. CJ is petty. CJ repeats everything, and he does need to let it go. But he, in my opinion, CJ probably would be better off going to seek counseling with a counselor, and he should have separate counseling to read, like, kind of evaluate himself in his life, and then have counseling with his mom. And I think that would be more beneficial for him, because the same with royalty. They need therapy to talk to somebody to see better angles to get over everything that's going on. He's trying to forgive her, but he's struggling with it a little bit. And he does love her, but there, by him bringing it up, could be still some resentment. So the best solution for that is for them to go seek professional help, and have a seat on that couch, and they've had talks before, but sometimes it needs to be like a third party to kind of mediate the situation. And Miss Brady, she seems in my opinion, welcoming, open. She's really trying to show him how she's trying to improve as a mom, but she could only do the best she can, right? It's up to CJ at the end of the day to see what solution that he can come up with to accept it fully, to where he's not bringing it up anymore. So that's where they need to go sit on the couch and need to have a talk with someone that could probably give him some tools and steps, you know? I mean, hell, Ayanna Von Zett said, write on a piece of paper, I forgive you. And whoever that person is, I forgive you. After a while, when you keep writing, I forgive you, or even forgiving yourself, whoever you need to forgive, the forgiveness is going to come. Royalty looking to blame anybody now. I don't believe the hairdresser did it on purpose. I don't think that was I don't think there was any malice of the hairdresser trying to give CJ that photo. What I think happened was, and this is my personal opinion, I don't know if it happened for sure, but my personal opinion is I feel like she did Daya's hair, and after she did her hair and Nation's hair and whoever else hair, she went over to CJ's house. I have a feeling she may or may not have told CJ that she's going to that house. I don't know. But I do know Royalty tagged the hairdresser and said thank you and all this razzle dazzle, right? So when she went over there with CJ got the information. Your daughter, supporters and fans sometimes, like, they really want to be there for you and help you out in this situation and really really ride with you and support you, right? So they probably took a screenshot like, here, CJ, here's your daughter. She just da 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 da. This is off of Royalty's Instagram, blah, 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 blah. And CJ was like, what? Oh, she did her hair. I'm getting her hair done by the same hairstylist or whatever the case may be. And when she was there, he put her on blast and say, you got a pictures of my daughter? Can I have one? And she not going to say no. That's like really uncomfortable and weird. So she was like, yeah, she was so pretty. Here's the hairstyle I did. You can have a picture. And he was like, thank you. And he would probably tipped her $300. That's my opinion on that. You know what I like? He does say it a lot, but do you know what, this is how I know Miss Michelle, she a real one, honey. Because her as a mother understands that her baby is hurt behind the situation it is. So she gonna give him some time to work through it. And that's love. And CJ may not know he's saying it. He may be used to even talking about it. And this is probably why, you know, Royalty involved herself so much and put herself in a situation emotionally that she shouldn't have put herself in, because if CJ would have treated her mom like she treated CJ's mom, it would have been World War III. That's what I don't like about CJ. Some things he just don't have to say. You know what? CJ is a fire sign, honey. You cannot get no fire sign to be quiet. It's just not gonna happen. When they get older, they do get quiet a little bit more, but not really. You get the side looks and them trying to hold it, and I'll just be quiet. Like they like to just call the shit out in that moment. And that's just who he is. That's why I say he should go see somebody about that to get better tips on how he can address those situations. I think CJ likes reminding people what he did, not only just for hurt, but for validation, for like he's seeking something, because he likes attention like any other fire sign. But there is something there that he's seeking. Like, to be honest with you, and I'm about to drop some real jewels. And if CJ, you watching this, I'm not trying to pull no heartstrings. But if you look at the pattern of CJ's life, the only consistency he might have had was maybe his grandparents. And I don't know if he stayed with both grandparents or just his grandma or whatever, but that's probably the only consistency. Everything else was a little shaky. And when you're somebody who doesn't experience consistency in people, you turn into a people pleaser, or you turn standoffish, or you turn selfish. You got a couple of choices of what you're going to turn into if you have shaky ground of consistency. And in his case, in my opinion, he turned into a people pleaser. If I do this, and even with the girl that he was with before that put him out, it was an inconsistent situation. Regardless of if he was out there gallivanting, he never had anything stable. So you have a man who gets with a girl, and if you're used to people being inconsistent, you could self-sabotage and put the people that could be consistent in your life, hence Nike, because Nike was willing to ride with him. You self-sabotage yourself to not really be a part of things because you're used to the inconsistency you've been receiving in your life. You know what I'm saying? Yes, his mom is really trying, and there's not a lot of parents that will try. Some parents just won't give a damn. I know. I'm waiting for the vlogs. I'm like, is Nike gonna post a picture buying a bathing suit? Post something. That's just my personal opinion of that. So he seeks some sort of validation through the people he's around. And there are some people who feel like if I spend this money on you, if I give this money to you, money makes people happy because money make me happy. That might keep that person around. But what CJ does is he sabotages himself in a way because he gives people money. He's given royalty money. He's given all these other people money and ways to get money, and then when he gets his feelings hurt, it hurts him deeply because he's like, I did everything. I did everything I could, and I still got stabbed in the back. What did I do wrong? He needs to figure out, he needs to go seek professional help to see why he feels like giving to a person should be the reward of, because it's almost like buying a person, right? And he's not doing it on purpose. He just doesn't want, he just wants to be liked, and he doesn't want nobody to feel some type of way because they around him, and he wants the love, like he loves the love, but it's just in a different way. So I feel like it's more of an insecure type thing. So he'll remind you, I got that for you. So still love me and still fuck with me. Still be my friend, still be cool with me. There are some people like that. You know what, Empress? I have no idea how she knew that. I don't know who got that information, how and why. I mean, to the last dollar, honey. Oh, that's what I feel like happened. Okay, that's just my personal opinion. It could have not happened that way at all. I could be loud and wrong, but I personally feel like that's how that story went. I don't know. I have no idea. That's what I say all the time. Life is too short. When you hold on to stuff, it will eat you up. This was days ago. I don't know. I don't know. What's up, Free T? What's going on with you, girl? Hey, Cameron. What's up? What's going on with y'all? I'm about to get off in about 15 more minutes or less because my masseuse will be here. Y'all know it's Friday. Every Friday I get a massage unless something happens and I scheduled it on another day. Because last week I had a Sunday because she left her equipment, but I'm supposed to have it at 5, but she said, she was late because of the train, but she coming. She don't play about her coins. Yeah, she got his barber too. You can't be putting people who just want to do their job in fucked up positions. That's just like me going to McDonald's and I'm mad at my husband and I want fries and stuff. And then when he walk up, don't serve him. Like that's what it's giving me. That's just the energy it's giving me. Child, I feel like she taking a hell of a load right now. Yeah, y'all hit that like button. I feel like she's taking a hell of a load right now. I don't, from what I see, she's not getting any help. She's not getting any support or help. And she could get all the support and help she wants to, at least financially. And you know what's crazy? I feel like even if she pick up the phone right now and FaceTime him with the twins, he would be cool. You know what I'm saying? That is abandonment issues. That's right. You are absolutely right, Robin. That's abandonment issues. That's the inconsistency of somebody not being in your life. That's the fear of people leaving you. A lot of people said, the T pages went crazy about what CJ said about covering up the tattoo and it's making him sad. He just doesn't like people to leave him. And on a level, if y'all not on that level of knowing some stuff, and Robin, you already called it because you know too, boo, that's abandonment issues. He don't want people to leave him. Anybody that come in CJ's life who he considers a friend, he don't want them to fucking go. He wants as many people surrounded by him and as much love and support surrounded by him as much as he can. And that's real, real, real shit. What's up, Pop? It's like at the end of the day, can't no man or woman keep the other parent. No, they can't. The judge gonna grant him something. Whether it's uh 50-50 or even visitation, he'll be able to see those kids legally anyway. Now, whatever she do with that information, I don't know. But yeah, y'all hit that like button. That's just my personal take. Everybody on the T pages went crazy about it. Nah, he missed royalty. He said it himself. And I just felt like not only was he throwing shade when he said the things that he was saying, I think it was a deeper issue because he even said that he was in his feelings when he covered Nike's tattoo. Yeah, if she let it go, she'll be freer. Well, I mean, you got faith, Octavia, because in my personal opinion, I don't know what type of man that would be. Because the way society is conditioned now, I don't know. Is it true royalty can take CJ to court to have him take all the videos? No, no, she can't. Because if she could, first of all, if she could do that, she would have already done it. Let's start there. If she could have done that, do that, she could already done that. But he paid him for a service. And in reality, if a person gives you okay to record them, you're just going to be in their stuff. Well, regardless of the fact, regardless of the fact, he was hurt by that. That's what I'm saying, Pop. It's gonna be. I don't know what type of man that would be who would want to deal with that. Okay, she's still not here yet. I don't know what type of man who would have to deal with that. Like, ain't no man gonna want to put up with a lot of that stuff. Them Keisha K or detox pills are no joke, ma'am. What is that? But it doesn't work as much as the tea does. The tea is way better. What do you talk about, Empress? My question is, what happened to the kids' father time for the kids to see Days, Leon, and Nation? Are you talking about for Jamie? Because for Jamie, I feel like she kept them kids away so long to the point she was able to instill her personal feelings about him to her children to where they didn't want to be involved. And speaking of Eva, the model Eva, oh child, the ghetto. And that's what I'm saying. Royalty situation is not just foreign to royalty. It's just not central to just royalty. A lot of women are doing this shit and they need to stop. So Eva, the model, she was on the Real Housewives. She was first shown on America's Top Model and all that razzle dazzle. She files for divorce from her husband that she was with for 4 years. Now, according to what I've seen, she kept her oldest daughter away from her biological father. Now, she said he was abusive, and from what I've witnessed, he can't control his temper. So, supposedly, on the day that he was supposed to go to court, he got into it with somebody because he had a camera, and they put him out, and then they granted her full custody by default because he wasn't there, which is crazy. Now, regardless of all of that, because he said he was trying to get her back. Um, she changed the baby's last name. And she said it was her daughter's decision, but the daughter is so young, I don't see how that would be her decision. But mm, mm. So now she has the other husband, which she gave the baby that name because she felt like that her daughter should have the same last name as everybody else. And I mean, if that's what the child wants to do, that's cool. But I feel like her at that young of an age probably didn't know what the heck was going on. And I guess the ex made peace about her not seeing his daughter because I don't see what else he did to try to get her back after that. But I do know now she's divorcing the current husband that she's with, and she wants child support for all them damn kids. And I be wondering what these women are thinking about in their thought process when they file these divorces of what's gonna happen next. Because Eva is no longer in her prime, and it ain't gonna be too many women, rich men running to her aid to come help her with her wounds and whatever she going through. I don't. The divorce culture thing is crazy to me. If you can't really be with that person for whatever reason, and you don't know who you marrying, you probably need to evaluate yourself. Yep, she gave him permission, and they already knew what was up. Oh, okay, that's what's up. Well, shoot, I probably need to get some of that tea. I usually use the ballerina tea. My question is, what happened to the? Okay, so I answered that. There's not going to do, da, 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 da. And I think Eva is wrong as hell for that. And he's a lawyer, so I doubt he'll have the same issue of seeing the kids as her first baby daddy. But if you can't keep these relationship with these men, you have to come to a standstill to say, well, bitch, maybe it's me. Maybe it's me, okay? Because I just, for some reason, there's something that's not connecting. I keep attracting either the same guy and think because they was only married for like 4 years. Oh well, shit. I want some tea. Jalea is a teenager, so that means she is hell on wheels like the rest of them. Oh, Empress, I'm glad you made it through, girl. I'm glad you made it through. Yeah, he went to court. That was a whole shit show. Eva's husbands want to. A lot of this is what I be saying. A lot of men don't want to leave. Okay, a lot of men are simple. They really are simple. You feed them, you freak them, and you give them a little attention. They just want you around. They just want to know you there. What I'm saying, a little razzle dazzle. You know what I'm saying? After my massage, we gotta kick the kids out the room and make them go in their own damn room. Cause I don't know what we got a 4 bedroom house for if they not gonna sleep in it. Hell, I should turn that into my office at this point, but that's another subject for later. Um, Anywho, you gotta give a man. Men don't require much. It's not that much maintenance to a man. I know we women think that it's complicated because a lot of times when we get in these relationships and marriages with these men, we want them to act a certain way or respond a certain way to do certain things, but that's based off of how we would react. And we got to stop doing that. I had to learn to stop doing that. Plus, you got to learn to read the signs. Plus, you can't run away from a relationship or marriage every time you get uncomfortable or something that you don't like. This new day and age of culture promotes people leaving relationships. Girl, you got time, live your best life. It's all about you. He wasted your time. Like, it's a big culture of just lead a situation. So what happens is there's a lot of women out here who really feel like having a baby is easier than getting married. Some people think getting married is a plague, and there's a lot of things that my husband has showed me that I had to unlearn. Like, there are still a lot of masculine traits that I have that I'm still trying to get rid of. you know for a long time I was like uncomfortable. Like, even today, my husband still opens the door for me when we get in the car, when we get in the house. Like, he does a lot of stuff for me. He just wants me to be in my divine feminine. And a lot of times, even when I'm trying to go for the door, I'll be like, girl, put your damn hand down. And I wait for him to open the door, because even little things like that, you don't realize that Black women, well, I'll do it. I'm Miss Independent. I do everything. I take care of everything. And that is exhausting. And men like shit. Tia's husband wanted to work things out. Men don't fucking leave. Apparently, she said Jamie wasn't a good dad. He didn't take them to school and he was abusive towards her. Okay, so I don't know. I'm not gonna call the man abusive, and I ain't see no police report or no proof for that. I don't want to call, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what that man did. Only them two know what happened in that situation and the people that was around. But I did hear somebody say that if he would have got a job, she said they would have still been together. So I don't know. Charlene needs you know what? No, it's not customary to royalty. There's a bunch of women like royalty out there right now. That's why so many people are mad at this channel. That's why so many women are mad at this channel, because they're like, you're bashing a woman, and you're really talking about what you don't appreciate a woman doing as a woman and how she could improve by doing something else is not bashing, it's holding them accountable. Calling a woman Chucky and Grinch and all this shit, you don't know her, and saying she's ugly, and calling a woman a hoe and all this other stuff that all these weird people been doing, that's bashing. I wish they would know. Michelle, and with that being said, I'll take them away until he gets therapy help. But CJ is amazing dad. He fights for all three of his kids. Yeah, CJ and Jamie. You got exactly. He's not Jamie. She still ain't here yet. That's okay. Now tell me why I decided to braid her hair. How's her hair braided? Okay, y'all, look, man. I'm not about to play with y'all today. I am not about to play with y'all. If she got her hair in braids, that's fine. But if she got it in faux locks, we really got a problem. I don't know what the point of it is. Um, I like faux locks. I'm about to get faux locks in my hair again because I had them when I went to Jamaica, and I want to get them again to get me ready for Jamaica, and I'm gonna wear them to Jamaica because I learned a long time ago trying to travel with your own hair ain't it. Are y'all serious? You know what? Mm-mm. You know what? Y'all, y'all is burnt. Did you say jumbo twist? Yeah, if it's faux locks, then maybe I would question it. But if it's just braids, I mean, damn. Oh my goodness. Yes, my husband's the best. He has so much patience with me. I would have left me a long time ago with some of the shit I used to do. Child. Because I was raised, I had two mothers, right? I was raised by an independent mom, and then my mom who had me didn't raise me, but I met her later on in life. And I thought my mom who had me was crazy because she would treat my dad like I'm treating my husband now, making sure he eats, making sure he gets what he needs, the support. If he doesn't like something, okay, I need to knock it off. I was like, I thought my birth mom was a sucker MC. I was like, I wish she would, and I would used to tell my dad, Dad, don't be having my mama do that for you and woo woo woo. It was just a hot mess. So that dynamic alone, you see the difference. She's here. Okay, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta go get my massage, y'all. It's been real. I'm coming. I gotta go get my massage. I will talk to y'all later and we'll catch up on this conversation later. All right. I'm out, y'all. Good night. Squad.